Welcome to the second video in our captivating series, where we continue our journey through the mystical realms of the Kabbalistic system. In our previous video, we delved into the worlds of Beriah, Yetzirah, and Asiya, exploring three existences that feel independent of God. Today, we venture into a divine world. Welcome to Atzilut. To truly grasp the world of Atzilut, let us ponder a basic question about God. On the one hand, our sages referred to God as the Holy One, blessed be He, choosing the word holy to emphasize that God is infinite, transcending specific and definable qualities. On the other hand, the Torah describes God as bearing specific attributes: kind, merciful, compassionate, to name a few. So, which is it? Does God have specific praiseworthy characteristics, or is He beyond any description? Allow me to clarify this through an analogy. Imagine you're a brilliant scientist entering a classroom to convey your theory to a group of teenagers. The problem is that your idea is too abstract and complex for these young minds. So you ponder, rethink, and finally find a relatable detail within your theory that you successfully share with the students. In this example, there are two different levels within your single mind. There's your default mind, operating when teaching your elite students, and a second layer of your mind that produces a simplified version that the teenagers can understand. Here's the crucial point. Both levels are your mind. The Kabbalists use this parable to help us understand a divine truth. Yes, God is infinite and beyond description, but this absolute infinity includes the capacity for finite expression and specific attributes. Why? Because if we were to claim that God lacks this ability, it would imply a limitation, and God is without any limitations. But this only means that God's infinity includes the potential for finite expression. A potential does not imply actual definable attributes. That's why there's a second important step here. Kabbalah reveals that God chose to actualize His capacity to be finite, giving birth to 10 definable expressions known as Sefirot, numbered entities. It's like the teacher who doesn't suffice with having the potential to reach young minds, but actually gets into the classroom and relates the deep ideas to the simple minds. That's the mystical secret behind the Sefirot. True, they are not God's essence, but on the other hand, they are God's attributes. They don't feel as though they are outside of God. That's why we refer to them as Elokut, godliness. And that's why we call this world Atzilut, which derives from the word Eitzel, meaning together with God. Now, you might be wondering how this relates to us. Our souls originate in Atzilut, and our soul's powers are the mirror image of these 10 divine attributes. Each morning, as we engage in prayer, we remind ourselves of this fundamental truth. The soul you have put into me is pure. We reconnect with our Atzilut identity. This realization serves as a profound inspiration to infuse more spirituality into our lives. It tells us that we possess the power to pursue the path of the divine, and that this is our truest identity. This understanding also empowers us to make a tangible impact on the world around us. Our souls are deeply rooted in Atzilut, a realm of complete divine identity. Therefore, we have the ability to introduce positive change and foster greater awareness of the divine in our immediate surroundings. So let us discover our connection to this divine world and harness the power it bestows upon us. Remember, you are a vessel of divine light, capable of making a profound difference.